Hey there, YouTube! Daryl back at you again for another episode of Daryl's Vape Tape. And today, we're going to be looking at the Herkales Plus by Sense. Gotta tell you folks, since I took this tank out of the package, I haven't stopped using it. And that was about 2 weeks ago, okay? Another thing, I haven't even changed the coil out in the damn thing for 2 weeks straight now. It's a .4 coil. It comes installed with it. Been using it strong for 2 weeks and it's still going, okay? I love this tank. I mean, Sense products in general have done great. I mean, the Herkales Hydra, and now the Herkales Plus. I mean, they've done great with all their tanks that they've put out. And this tank is just the next level off those tanks, okay? This is definitely an awesome tank to have, all right? I'm glad I have it, all right? So I know that it comes in black or stainless steel. I'm running the black version today. The one that we're using in the close-up's also going to be a black version. And it's just an awesome tank. I really do like everything about it. I mean, I kind of thought that it was a littler tank. Maybe the clouds wouldn't be as good, or maybe the flavor wouldn't be there. And it has blown me away. I mean, the flavor's great. It chucks some major clouds. It's kind of a smaller coil. I mean, not real small, but, kind of comparison to maybe a little smaller than a Atlantis coil. And it chucks some major clouds. And they got the .2 coil or the .4 coil, and I love them. Okay. So, without further ado, I want you guys to take a seat back, relax, take a vape. I'm going to do the same here. And you know what? There's no better way to show you than to dive down up close. So that's what we're going to do right now. All right, so we're looking at the packaging right now. Right here on the front, you see it says Sense Herkales Plus. Got your big lion emblem right there on the bottom. This sleeve just comes out, so let's pop that off the sleeve, and this top cover just comes right off, okay? And right there you got your tank on one side, all your goodies on the other. All right, so it says Sense Herkales Plus right there. Got your same lion emblem right there, all right? So let's put the tank to the side. We'll come back to that here in a minute. Pop this little sleeve open. Right here, it's got all your instructions on one side, how to fill it, all the different things about it. Okay, right here on the inside, come with the backup .2 stainless steel coil, okay? So that's going to be for all you temp lovers out there, okay? Right here, it's got your backup glass, okay? And that's pretty much all that's going to come with it, all right? So let's get to the tank, all right? All right, so right here's your tank. Right here on the bottom, it says Herkales Plus. Right there up top, it says Sense right there, okay? So this tank is going to hold 3.6 milliliters of liquid, all right? So not bad. Could be a little better, but not bad, all right? So let's look at the bottom. Got your standard 510 copper pin on there, all right? Everything's nice and sleek on there. No machine or any oil on this thing. It just looks nice, all right? Okay, right here, it's 22 millimeter base by about 58 millimeters length, all right? So not a super big tank, just a nice little size, all right? Okay, on the bottom, it's got 4 nice size airflow right there, okay? So 4 air holes right there on the bottom. Pretty nice airflow on this thing. I can say that. I mean, it's not bad at all. It's plenty for me, all right? And with this top airflow, okay, it's got 4 holes on that, and you just spin either one of them to get them adjust, okay? Spin that, spin this the same way. And it's tough to know where it's not going to move, but it's not tight enough to where you have to struggle to get it off there, okay? Standard drip tip on there just comes with your stainless steel drip tip, okay? Then your airflow right there, switching that, and it is top airflow, or top air fill. Okay, so once how to fill it, you just take that top half off there, and you can see right here on the inside, you have 2 slots, one on that side and one on that side. That's how you're going to fill it up, okay? So let's take it apart a little bit more, take a closer look at everything. I want to show you guys how this airflow works, okay? So right here on this inner piece of this, it has 2 airflow slots on either side, okay? So when you open that top airflow up, it's going to go through that airflow into the inner chamber, okay? It's got some more airflow slots right there on the inner chamber of that, okay? So once it goes down to the inner barrel, it comes out right down here. 1 airflow slot there, 1 airflow slot there, okay? So it's going to come all the way down to your coil. So it's not like any other airflow out there that's top airflow. It's not just going to ruin flavor, anything like that. It's going to make a better vape out of it if you're going to open that top airflow up, okay? So you got your coil right here. Comes with a .4 coil installed. And that's pretty much about it. So let me put it all back together here. Alrighty. So that's the Herkales Plus. Let's go ahead and take her back up top, take a couple vapes on it. Alrighty, so I just got done showing you guys the up close on the Herkales Plus. Wanted to bring it back up top, take a vape, and show you guys how it performs. So why don't we go ahead and do it. Right now I'm running the 0.4 coil, same one I got when I got it in the box 2 weeks ago, running 90 watts. Man, this tank chucks some major clouds. I was a little let down because it wasn't as big. I like a bigger tank, and this one's kind of a smaller tank, but for its size, it packs a big punch. I mean, with the 0.4 coil, anywhere from 40 to 100 watts, you can ramp it up. But I'm one of those guys that likes to run high watts, but that's going to be all up to you guys. The 0.2 coil, that's a 35 to 80 watt coil. So, I mean, Sense does great with all their products. The Herkales Plus, the Herkales Hydra. I mean, 3 great tanks. The Herkales Plus here, this is just the next level of the Herkales. I mean, they made some major improvements. I mean, now it's top fill with the airflow on the top. I mean, they've done some really innovative things, so I do like it for that, okay? So why don't we go ahead and jump into the pros and cons, okay? The first pro for me is going to be its top fill. Super convenient, makes it nice and easy. I mean, it's just the way to go nowadays, okay? The next pro for me is it looks nice. I mean, it's a nice looking tank. It comes in stainless steel as well. And I mean, I really do like the look of it. It's not a big tank, but it's not too small. I mean, I really like that, okay? The next thing for me is that's top airflow, okay? This is super integrative here. I mean, I showed you guys in the close-up. It goes all the way down that chimney stack there, all the way to your coil, so it doesn't ruin any of the flavor. It's actually a better vape in my opinion. I mean, I like it a lot better. It does something to the vape. I mean, there's airflows for days on this thing with that closed. When you open that up, I mean, it opens up a whole nother realm of vape in there. So I really do like that, okay? The next pro for me is definitely this on and off, okay? So I haven't had any leaking issues whatsoever, not one time at all. As long as you close this off and you fill it properly, I mean, it works fantastic. I mean, it just no leaking whatsoever. I really do like that, okay? Some of the other sub-1 tanks out there, they leak a little bit, all right? And this one, not one issue at all, okay? So the next pro for me is going to be the price point, okay? It's running about $25 right now. I mean, that's a super good deal for what you guys get with the kit, the spare glass, the backup coil, all the things that come with it. I mean, it's an awesome price point for this tank. I really do like that, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the cons. There's not very many, okay? So the first con I got is I wish they would have put this on and off maybe at the top here. It's kind of a little bitch to kind of move it a little bit, so it's kind of a little snug. I like it because it's not going to move. I don't want it to close off when I'm vaping. But it could have been a little looser, maybe just put it at the top, okay? So that's one minor con there. The next con for me, and I don't even know if it could happen, but I'm going to go ahead and mention it. I wish there was a rebuildable section for it. I know you couldn't put a massive coil in there, but I just wish we had the option. And I haven't found one. I've looked it up online. I haven't found a rebuildable section for this, and it doesn't come with one. So, I mean, that's one minor setback. I mean, some people just don't want to rely on going to the store, buying a coil every single time you need one. So, I mean, that's a minor con, but I have to say it, okay? But that's pretty much about it. There's a lot of pros, a little bit of cons. But, if you guys are looking for an awesome tank, you guys are fans of the Herkales, this is the next level Herkales right here. This tank is fucking awesome. I love it. I mean, like I was telling you guys, since I pulled it out of the box 2 weeks ago, I haven't changed. Okay, I've been vaping on it, and it performs fantastic. Okay, so I'll make sure I put all the links down there in the bottom of the descriptions for all the things that I used in today's videos. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe. I got a lot more videos coming at you. So, and if you guys like the video at any given time, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, But besides that, I want to thank everybody a lot, and I want you guys to have a great day.